It looks like the Freedom Truckers have rolled into Hagerstown, Maryland, March 15th today at 6 p.m. Fueling at the truck stop across from the Pilot. All of the truckers are in a line bob-tailing. They came in. Everybody's getting fuel, and I don't know where they're going after this, but this is pretty exciting. All these trucks rolled into town with Jake brakes roaring, horns honking, flags waving. You name it, man. All these shiny trucks are all decked out and everything looks great. As you can see, we got some very beautiful trucks. Nice Peterbilt right there, completely chromed and shined to a T. Got this driver right here doing some work on his back, wearing a tie-dye shirt. Pretty awesome. Some of these trucks are very beautiful.
We haven't done anything unlawful or unpeaceful. Like, we've just gone in and driven trucks, so why they are so scared. Yeah, they knew we were coming today and they were ready for us. They had like 3 cruisers in some spots just waiting.
So that's basically the main reason why the what did you call yourself, the group?
People's Convoy.
The Peoples Convoy. So that's the main reason why the People's Convoy can't go to DC. You were saying they have it blocked off? What were you saying?
Cop cars are literally blocking the exits on the highway so that nobody can get off on the Beltway.
So all the main exits to the White House are blocked off?
Yeah. Yep. Even to the general public, it's not even just us. They're not letting anyone off the highway.
And how long have you been protesting for?
Me personally, I've been at this for about 6 weeks. I was up at the Canada border, and then I met up with the People's Convoy and came out here.
Are some of these trucks from California?
Every state in this country has got at least one truck in this country, even Alaska. And actually, I think I saw Hawaii plates too. I don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. Down the highway, we respond with "I love you" signs. We honk our horns, we wave, we smile. Like, we're not.
So it's been a peaceful protest?
Peaceful, lawful. Peaceful and lawful.
And that's my impression as well.
Yeah, there's no violence, there's no hatred, there's not even really any anger. We're just fed up.
We're waiting on our permits to go into DC. We're just driving a little closer now. But
We get our point across by being assholes. We get our point across by doing exactly what we're doing and just don't give up. Persistence and patience.
and we have to have the permits in order to go into DC, and they're still blocking off the exits as if we were going to do that anyway, unlawfully, and they're causing all this trouble. Meanwhile, we're going to be the ones blamed for this traffic getting stopped up, even though it's completely avoidable. they're saying they want to keep the flow of traffic going in DC, and you should have seen the Beltway when we were leaving town. It's a chain reaction, and it causes all this havoc that is completely unnecessary and wouldn't have happened otherwise if it weren't for, you know, the orders that the police officers are having to follow through on. Everyone is essential.
The people.
Everyone. Yes.
So if anybody's curious about how to join the Peoples Convoy,
Yeah, come on down to the Speedway and just join the club. All are welcome. It doesn't matter what you're driving. It doesn't matter what walk of life you are, what color your skin is, what your religion is. Just come.
and the Speedway is located, is it close by this Hagerstown?
Hagerstown Speedway.
Okay, Hagerstown Speedway.
Yep. A lot of people don't realize that when they enacted the Emergency Powers Act, they basically do away with our Constitution. Our rights are nothing right now. Our Constitution is nothing right now.
And when were these emergency powers activated? Was this something that happened recently?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
I mean, I don't know the exact date, but I mean, as soon as COVID became a big thing, that was one of the first things that they did.
This past Saturday would have been this past Sunday would have been 2 years. It was March 13th, 2020, I believe, when it was first 2 weeks to slow the spread. Remember that? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. We'll do this for 2 weeks. 2 years.
And we'll
Here's
never
another
give you
one
your
for
freedoms
you,
back
okay?
again.
I am unvaccinated, unmasked, and a lot of times I don't have the opportunity to go wash my hands. You know how many people I have hugged, shaken hands with, shared food and drinks with? I'm not sick. Natural immunity. I'm not sick.
And you're not scared.
Not a bit.
And like, oh, it's even though the mandates and things like that, restrictions are being rolled back, it's temporary. Once they take these freedoms, these rights away from us, they don't ever give them back. So there's an election coming up, you know, none of it's going away. It's just a temporary rollback, and then they'll roll it out, and then something. This needs to be stopped in its tracks. Like, this is unacceptable, and we're not going to consent, obey enough. We've had enough, and we're taking our stand because this might be our last chance to do it.
And if anybody wants any other information on how to join this convoy, where do we find this information?
ThePeoplesConvoy.org.
It's thepeoplesconvoy.org.